Good evening. I've been discussing a lot about the way the electric vehicle in the charging industry will progress in India. I've said repeatedly that electric vehicles will rapidly come of age. And I also pointed out it's not going to be cars as it is in the rest of the world, but two wheelers that will ride the change. What will I promise to happen is Ola, Ather, TVS, Bajaj, and Hero will drive the change, and slowly electric vehicles will take traction. If all the promises are true, I expect nearly in 5 years about 40% of all new sales to be electric vehicles, and it will move rapidly to 100%. As existing IC engines die out, more and more vehicles will go electric. This will mean a complete change in the way we do things. First and foremost, we will need charging stations. Right now, charging is possible at home, and but you can use it for say 100 200 kilometers, which means you cannot use it full scale professionally. What do I mean by professionally? Salesmen and other delivery agents cannot use it. It can be used only by housewives and other people who are using it to go short distances of 5 to 10 kilometers from their house. Majority of the two wheelers are people who are in sales and other professions which require mobility, and they need to travel 200 to 250 kilometers a day. For those kind of people, to be dependent only on electricity from home is very difficult because there's a possibility they may run out of electric charge anywhere. So, the need for charging station becomes very important. Tata Power, one of Tata's company, started giving power solutions and started installing charging stations in malls where electric vehicles could be charged when they were parked. But this has not caught the fancy. And what we really need is a setup like petrol bunks where you can charge your vehicles. Reliance, one of the world's largest producers of auto fuels, a major portion of which is exported across the globe, along with British Petroleum, which is also a major refiner of crude, have decided to get together and build electric charging stations. The British Petroleum already has done it in Britain and through an Aerial sub brand has managed to do the same across Germany. What they are planning to do is to bring that expertise to India along with the muscle of Reliance to put up charging stations across the country. These charging stations at times will have 30 vehicles. That is basically 30 vehicles can be charged at the same time because it's not going to be as easy as filling a petrol station. It may take 30 minutes to 40 minutes to charge a bike. So it cannot be possible to have it with 3 or 4 bays the way we have it here. You need at least 30 bays because that means 30 vehicles will be charged at the same time. These two companies have formed a joint venture, and this joint venture is going to tie up with another company called Blue Smart. Blue Smart is a ride hailing app which has now been launched in India. The uniqueness of Blue Smart is that all the service providers will be running on electric vehicles. So basically, it's an app which uses only electric vehicles, and they are now going to operate across the country. So, in tie up with them, they will announce a series of places where this charging stations can be set up, and workers belonging to the gig economy of Blue Star can come and charge their power station. While the deal reflects that they are going to set up charging stations across the country, it is now clear that they have now initially restricted this charging station setup only to the national capital region. That is, they will set up these charging stations only in Delhi and in surrounding areas. But there seems to be now a plethora of people willing to make bikes, and also another 3 or 4 companies have tied up to make auto rickshaws. So already 1.5 million auto rickshaws which are charged by electricity are running across the country. So you will have two wheelers and autos which need to be charged. In Madras, garbage picking vehicles are already autos that run on power. These vehicles are now being charged at the garbage dumping center and being used daily. Similarly, most vehicles running on the road especially two-wheelers and three-wheelers, in a matter of 3 years, will become only electric vehicles. This will mean that it will require a huge charging infrastructure. Without the charging infrastructure, it is not possible for mass adoption of two wheelers. So, the first thing that will happen is petrol stations will also act as charging stations. In United States, Tesla has set up its own several charging stations to encourage consumers to use Tesla cars. Similarly, in India, when the first movers like Tata's will have to set up power agencies which can charge two wheelers in that parking time so that more and more people begin to use electric cars. Once it gets past a critical mass, I am sure most of the petrol bunks today who will suffer a dip in sales will immediately set up charging stations where two wheelers and four wheelers can batteries can be charged while the customers wait. So we expect within next 5 years, that is by 2026, a complete setup of charging stations with network where people can stop and take half an hour to 45 minutes to charge their vehicles. This will also mean that in highways, we are going to have charging stations plus restaurants and other services which can use. So gasoline retailing never took off in a big way in India because most of it was controlled by government. But gasoline stations across the world, especially in the highways, have had lot of add-on services. I am sure you will have the same experiences when the electric vehicle charging schemes are set up. Thank you for watching. Be rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written two books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.